Good afternoon, baseball fans. Welcome to Gallatin, Tennessee. Today we have a 9-inning contest between the Calhoun Warhawks from Decatur, Alabama, and the Vol State Pioneers from right here in Gallatin, Tennessee. Doesn't look like baseball weather. We're going to play some baseball anyway. A little bit of wind working here in Middle Tennessee, and wind chill is an issue today. But it is in the 40s. The lights are on here at Pioneer Field at the Tim Garrett Baseball Complex. And we might get to 10 people in attendance here. But that's only if it is right now. So I'm guessing we're going to have quite a number of people that will join us on the broadcast today. Game time is scheduled for 2 p.m. This is Tim Reese on the Vol State Sports Network. Lady Pioneers are in action as well today across the campus. They are being shown on the Vol State Sports Network as well. There is no broadcast, but they're taking on Northeast Alabama in a doubleheader. Last check, they were down 4-2. Vol State will take on Calhoun. Comes in with a 4-10 record. They have new coaching staff here at Calhoun. Cam Chaffetz in his first year just got hired in July. Formerly, I believe, an assistant coach at the University of West Alabama, and also was at Lawson State, another community college down in just south of Birmingham, I believe. He's brought on pitching coach Cooper Williams and an assistant coach who's also the hitting coach, Cody Ferguson. Let's get to the Toyota Gallatin starting lineups. First for the Calhoun Warhawks. I don't think play again even this weekend. Look at their schedule, and they don't have another game till March the 5th at Chattahoochee Valley Community College. Not sure where that is, but they play them. It looks like conference action Thursday at Chattahoochee Valley and then back home on Saturday the 7th. But no other game is scheduled between now and Thursday the 5th. So they have 9 days off. Leading off for the Warhawks, playing center field, Seth Walton. Adam Yazel is batting second, playing shortstop. Batting third is Gavin Gonzalez. Where did we determine Gavin was playing? Right field? Gavin Gonzalez is going to play right field. Had a discrepancy on the lineup card. Jason Smith Jr. is the DH. He hits cleanup. Austin Williamson bats fifth, and will play third. Trent Wilson behind the plate batting sixth. Taisuke Rodriguez at second base, bats seventh. William Singwald will bat eighth and play first base, and batting ninth is Jackson Firestone, who is the left fielder. And on the mound for Calhoun Community College, Cody Hedges for his fifth appearance of the year. You see the umpires and coaches meeting at home plate. Season, playing in their 15th game of the year. Vol State sends a lineup out here that goes like this. Noah Rice will lead off playing center field. Braden Baker in left field. Bats second. Easton Denning at first base is batting third. Hudson Blank playing right field, batting fourth. Batting fifth, Tucker Smith. He's going to play third base. Revan Suggs at second base, hitting sixth. Elijah Harris is the DH, batting seventh. Tucker Lorenz at shortstop hits eighth, and Bradley Pippin behind the plate batting ninth. And on the mound, the big redshirt sophomore Trent Miller gets the start this afternoon for head coach Jim McGuire in his fifth year at Vol State. Miller is 6'4", 230 pounds. He's a right-hander out of Greenbrier High School in Greenbrier, Tennessee. Son of Bill and Treva Miller. younger brother to Presley and Kendall, and grandson to Nanny in Kingston Springs. Did not play last year in his true freshman year. 9 appearances, 2 starts. Had a save in 16 innings, 21 strikeouts for big Trent Miller. Jim McGuire, as I said, in his 5th year, looking for win number 499 in his coaching career. And that's gone along 38 years at Wren Lake and 26 years at MTSU, Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro, just east of Nashville. And now in his 5th year at Vol State, where he has now accumulated 116 wins. And he is too shy of 500. If you're not familiar with Pioneer Field, the dimensions here, 320 down the lines, 355 in left center field where the big Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard is located. A few feet shy of that is the right center field gap. And 380 to dead center with I'm going to call that a 30-foot batter's eye fence. Dead center field. It's protecting the gap distribution center out there that basically goes from left center field to right center field in your background. You can't see it right now, but Connor Cantillo will show you. It's the white building past those trees out there. We are on the campus here at Volunteer State. We're on the easternmost portion of it. Located right across the street is Toyota of Gallatin, big supporter of Vol State athletics. Donated scoreboards for baseball, softball, and basketball. Thank you to Eric Carr and General Sales Manager Jake Thompson, who you'll see later on in our couple of commercials that they did with Coach McGuire and head men's basketball coach Johnny Lynn. I got to go see my buddy Wayne Hobdy. He's the salesman over there. He wants to sell me a new truck badly. Emily Smith, she's your contact in the service department. Call 615-230-9000 if you need any assistance with a vehicle, used or new. High Point Health Sumner with Ascension St. Thomas is the medical provider for Vol State Athletics. Hospital right down the road in Gallatin, formerly known as Sumner Regional Medical Center. And we have several supporters who have donated money to get an outfield sign. If you have a business that you would like to market it here at the Tim Garrett Baseball Complex, you can send me an email at treesports@gmail.com. I'll get you the information for that, just like Jersey Mike's did. I went over there today and got my usual number 9 regular on wheat, Mike's Way, and added the CPR on there, a little crushed pepper relish. Had half of that sandwich before game time. I am ready to go. Big thanks to manager and assistant manager over there, Jen and Linda. I told them I'd give them a shout out today. They're located at 940 Memory Lane in Gallatin. It's right across the street, really, from the ballpark here. We're about ready for baseball as Vol State defensively will head out to their positions for our national anthem. Of course, we won't be able to carry it here on the YouTube channel, but Braden Baker's going to go to left, Noah Rice to center, Hudson Blank to right, Tucker Smith third, Tucker Lorenz to short, Revin Suggs at second, Easton Denning at first base, and Bradley Pippin will stand between our 2 umpires, Bobby James and Caleb Dye. So we will take a break and be right back on the Vol State Sports Network. And, of course, Aaron Higgins says,
let's play ball.
Let's play ball from the comfort of his seat up here in the press box. He is our PA DJ, public address announcer, and our disc jockey. They probably don't even know the DJ. These young guys don't know that DJ stands for disc jockey. We've got an added member. Dawson Sweetland did not have his surgery last week, so he is back up in the press box and waiting patiently for that new bionic left arm that he's going to get. Said when he's done, he asked the doctor, he said, Doc, after the surgery, am I going to throw 98? And what did the doctor say? He said, only if you're standing on top of the Empire State Building and throwing the ball straight down. Could you throw 98 before? No. But you could drive 98, but you didn't. That's right. Connor Cantillo's back on the flipping the buttons, pressing buttons, handling our camera switching and our commercials. And of course, he is the clock operator, or the scoreboard operator. I like to call him the clock operator from time to time, but he's handling the scoreboard there on your screen. And I don't have the hometowns for the Calhoun Warhawk players. So here's what I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask if you're a Warhawk fan, if you found the YouTube channel for today's game and you're watching live, send an email to tresports@gmail.com. I won't solicit you. I don't ask for money. But just let me know where your player is from, which probably is where you are currently watching the game if you're watching it live. So that would help me out, help the broadcast out. I don't like not knowing where these young men are from. If you just want to join the show and let us know who you are, where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, you can send an email right there. It's on your screen, tresports@gmail.com. Seth Walton, Adam Yazel, and Gavin Gonzalez to lead off the top of the first. And the first pitch in there for a called strike at the crack of 2:04 p.m. Game time temperature, 44 degrees, feels like 37, brought to you by Accurate Mortgage. Miller's second offering is high and inside to Walton. Walton leading their club in hitting, 351 with 13 hits, which leads the club. Miller pitches from the windup. That slider's in there for a called strike. Pioneers wearing their all-white tops and bottoms. Only have one hat. That's the red hat with the blue bill. Red socks, red sleeves today. Pippin digs that out of the dirt. All natural surface here for the most part. The playing surface, dirt and grass. Miller with the 2-2. That catches the outside corner for ball 3. The U.S. flag wrapped again around the pole out there, and does not give me a good clean look as to which way that's blowing, but it looks like it's blowing in and toward the first base dugout. 3-2 pitch. Actually, a full count Ministries full count pitch is high for ball 1. Miller walks the first batter that he sees. 3 1/3 innings, he's given up 4 hits, 4 runs that were earned, walked 4, struck out 5, has plunked a batter. Does not have a decision in 3 relief appearances. There's a pitch at the letters for a called strike to Yazel. It could be Yazel, but I think it's Yazel. Y-A-Z-E-L. Playing shortstop shows that he's a first baseman on the position chart on the roster online, but apparently he's a utility player. Pass ball at the knees for a called strike. Miller gets ahead On deck, Gavin Gonzalez, the right fielder. Miller throws over to first. Denning leans over the body of Seth Walton, who dove in the first, makes the catch. Right on the keister. Walton 3 for 5 in stolen bases, does not go, and that's a line drive off the glove of Denning. Walton thought that Denning caught it. Hudson Blank's going to come up with the ball, and his throw to second is not in time, and it was not handled by Lorenz. Walton went back to first base thinking Denning caught it. That'll be a single for Yazel. I think Walton was going to beat the throw from Blank anyway, but now the first two have reached. Yazel went with a pitch there and almost got it by Denning, and that might have been trouble. Walton probably would have been able to get the third. Walk and a single. That ball gets away from Pippin. Pass ball is going to move both runners up. Left-handed hitting right fielder Gavin Gonzalez. He's hitting .286, leads the club in home runs and RBIs, 3 and 15 respectively. Fastball catches the outside corner at the knees, called strike. On deck, Jason Smith Jr. So runners at second and third, still nobody out. Infield is back. Slider, that gets away from Pippin. He doesn't know where the ball is. Warhawks will score one. That's a sharp breaking pitch, but I don't think that hit the dirt. I think that's going to be another pass ball on Pippin. Now, he might have gotten I look at the replay, kind of hard to see. But it's 1-0. Warhawks lead. Slower breaking pitch there, lands outside. Runner at third, nobody out, 1 run in. Just outside in the right-handed batter's box, and we got a full count. Ministries full count. Not the start that Miller had hoped for here Tuesday afternoon. Keeps looking back at second, thinking there should be somebody there. That's ball 4. The first 3 have reached here in the top of the first inning. Another left-handed hitter, Jason Smith Jr. Well, like I said, he's a right-handed batter. Didn't he look like he was going to step in that left-handed batter's box? What was that about? Let's see if we can throw the broadcaster off. Runners at the corners. Chopper to third. It's going to be a tough play for Smith. He's going to glove throw on the run and gets it over to Denning for the first out, but it's an RBI for Smith as Yazel comes in to score. Calhoun leads 2-0. So one of those runs right now, the second one, is currently unearned. It depends on what happens the rest of the innings. A big breaking pitch. I have no idea where that missed. Austin Williamson, the third baseman. 5-hole hitter. The runner at second, 1 out. Pops this one up on the right side. Looks like a big playable. Denning back. It's going to be a tough play. Denning's trying to make the over-the-shoulder catch. Can't make it. Foul ball. Count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, we got some people playing out here on the email. Appreciate the responses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking pitch. Apparently misses down. Miller's wondering where his breaking pitch is missing. It might have been a hair down. Miller just decides to throw the heater and throws it right down Broadway. Gets a called strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Williamson. Trent Miller needs a strikeout. Doesn't get it with that pitch. Yanked it glove side, and he'll have another full count. Ministries full count. On deck, Trent Wilson. On the knees, gets the strikeout for out number 2. His first K of the game. Trent Wilson, the catcher, stands in. Runner at second, 2 outs. Fastball chopped foul toward Ball State's dugout. Michael Dickey has joined the show, sending in some hometowns. There's that overhand breaking pitch that's crossing apparently at the letters. Trent Wilson had the international sign for I do not agree with the head shake. Open stance. Fastball misses in just off the hands. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trent Wilson from Scottsboro, Alabama, says Michael Dickey. Trent v. Trent. Breaking pitch outside. Miller versus Wilson. Twos across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs in, and a runner at second base. Fastball misses outside. And another Full Count Ministries. Full Count. Go to fullcountministries.com. See all that the ministry is doing for baseball players, not only here in Middle Tennessee, but also down in Birmingham, Alabama, as well as in Nicaragua. About 15, 16 years now. Full count pitch. Ground ball to short. Lorenz stays down, gloves, and the throw is in time to get Wilson. Calhoun sends the first 3 to the plate. They all get on. A walk, a single, a walk, a couple pass balls, and a ground out. Scored 2 runs. I believe one of those is unearned. 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left aboard. Heading to the bottom of the first. 2-0 is the score.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management. At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
Is counting on me.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now, Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers. If you're pursuing the CIT program at Ball State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
Tim Reese, Connor Cantello, back on the broadcast. That was a quick 5 seconds, Connor. I mean, you went 5, and next thing I know, and we're back. I mean, scared me a little bit there. Is Dawson messing you up? Is he throwing you off your game? Sweetland, is that right? Well, he's got the left hand. He can handle the cameras, can he? He's got that left hand going. I mean, are both of you drinking Dr. Peppers, though? Oh, so that's Connor's ready. He don't want to get up again. Oh, man. Noah Rice, Braden Baker, Easton Denning. Let's see if they can put a dent into this 2-0 lead for Calhoun. Brian Anderson is listening in. Brian, tell me who you're rooting for. You're living here in Gallatin. Are you just a Ball State fan all around? Not ready to come out and watch a game on 42 degrees, feels like 37 or whatever it was. I mean, it's chilly out there. I am very happy to be calling this game inside the press box. Rice stands in from the left side. First pitch swinging off of Cody Hodges, who, according to our email and our research assistant, Michael Dickey. Hodges from Madison, Alabama. Misses with the second pitch. Noah Rice, 5'11", 180-pound redshirt freshman from right here in Gallatin. Went to Station Camp High School. Went to Belmont, my alma mater, right out of the box, but redshirted there. He's a business major. Takes a called strike down in the count 1-2. Son of Jacoby and Karen Rice, brother to Eli and Silas. So that's an all-boys house. Granddaddy and Nana and Meemaw all hang out in Gallatin. Probably go to the Chick-fil-A Gallatin. Nice off-speed pitch there by Hodges. Gets Rice swinging to lead off the bottom of the first. Hodges leads their club in strikeouts. That's now his 21st. 14-plus innings. 1.93 ERA. I got to believe he's a weekend guy, but since they don't have a weekend game, they don't have another game for 9 days, he's going to get some work today, I would guess. This is one 9-inning contest. That fastball gets to Braden Baker in a hurry. Baker been toggling between second base and left field so far this year. He's played in all 12 games and now make it 13. Comes in hitting .275. Tied for the team lead in home runs with 2. Has 7 RBIs. Transfer from Murray State. Braden's 5'11", 180-pound redshirt freshman. Brother to Kalen, son of Scott and Courtney Baker. Went to Eagleville High School. Big career there. TBCA Mr. Baseball Award winner twice. Got grandparents in Mount Juliet, Springfield, and Gleason, Tennessee. Grandpa and Grandma, Pawpaw and Nana, respectively. 2-2 pitch. This is outside. Trent Wilson behind the plate trying to pull that one back in. Somebody from the dugout in Calhoun just asked where that one missed, and Bobby James pointed toward their dugout. Full Count Ministries, full count as one is lifted high and deep out to left center field. Seth Walton looking up and watching that one go over the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard. Braden Baker with a one-out bomb. Just taking over the home run lead, I assume. I didn't hear anybody get crazy here. Nobody pulled a yard card on Braden Baker here, second batter of the game. And the boom comes in. That just cut the lead in half with the first hit of the ball game. Let's see if Easton Denning can follow suit. That was very high. Denning swings at the first pitch, fouls it back. So is that flag going away from us? It is blowing out. In the inside corner. Easton now down in the count 0-2. Denning also played in every game and started every game in his entire collegiate career, hitting .237 and down on strikes, swinging at a disappearing off-speed pitch there, probably the same pitch that got Noah Rice to lead off the game. Denning's 14th strikeout of the year that leads the club. Leads the club in RBIs, though, with 9. Tucker Smith is on deck. This is Hudson Blank hitting in the cleanup spot. Looks at a breaking pitch in there for a called strike. He's leading the team in hitting, playing in his 13th game as well. .342 batting average. It's the most hits and doubles, 13 hits, 3 doubles. Is yet to hit a long ball this year. Has not hit one in his collegiate career. I'm going to say that he stays healthy. That'll change this year. 3 doubles and a triple last year as Hodges tried to step on a fastball there and spikes it. Hello to the Blank family. They're watching from somewhere there. They are always on the broadcast. There's a Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul ball over the press box. 6'2", 185-pound sophomore from Marissa, Illinois. Mom's name is Marissa. Oh, that's a good-looking pitch. Just off the plate or up. Wouldn't take it again on this full count pitch. Joshua and Marissa Blank, his parents, Isabella, his sister, Big Ed, and Rhoda, also in Marissa, Illinois. That's the one you don't want to take. Not too close because that other one probably should have been strike 3. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Hodges, but Braden Baker got to him on a solo home run to cut the lead in half. After 1, Vol State trails 2-1. You're listening and watching the Vol State Sports Network.
A degree in criminal justice can help you find the exciting career that you've been looking for. As a member of law enforcement, as a crime scene investigator, a teacher in a classroom, a detective working on cases, a lawyer or judge, or nearly any job where you get to put the bad guys away. Learn more at volstate.edu.
Cybercrimes take place online, and companies need more well-trained workers to stop it.
Vol State is training me to help combat cybercrimes in the future.
We're training them for those type of jobs that are out there. Vol State CIT programs prepare students to earn industry standard certifications within the IT industry.
I choose Vol State because the future needs me now. My story could be your story.
And we are back calmly. Attaboy, Connor Cantillo. He's the director. That's who he is. He'd rather be out there pitching, but right now, can't do it. What happens? You get sent to the press box if you're injured. Connor Cantillo's a 6'4", 225-pound right-hander from Jensen Beach High School, Port St. Louis State. He's an engineering major, but he's thinking about switching to broadcast media. Son of Stephen and Lori Cantillo. Younger brother to Stephen Jr. He is our director. And he's being assisted by Dawson Sweetland, a 6'1", 175-pound left-hander from Alcoa, Tennessee, Alcoa High School. I bet he knows where Ooltewah and Etowah are. First pitch from Miller in the dirt. We'll get you more intel on Dawson Sweetland here momentarily as Taisuke Rodriguez, second baseman, is 7-hole hitter, leads off. Miller misses the first two. Taisuke Rodriguez, William Singwald, Jackson Firestone, 7, 8, 9 due up here in the inning. And now 3 balls and no strikes. Rodriguez, a freshman, has just drawn a 4-pitch walk. That's how Miller got in trouble in the first, walked the first and the third batter. Now William Singwald, the first baseman, steps to the plate. Singwald is a sophomore. They don't have a lot of subs here. Huge jump at first. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second's got a chance, and they got him. That was a huge jump by Taisuke Rodriguez, and Miller was already he was just stopped, and Taisuke guessed it right. Got a huge jump. Bradley Pippin has put a laser shot right on the bag. 0-1 count now to Singwald with 1 out. Make it 0-2. Revin Suggs applies the tag. That's the second runner that Pippin has thrown out. He threw from his knees, didn't have a chance to get up, and threw a dart. Breaking pitch misses inside. It would have actually broke. It might have gone over the plate, but it was a backup breaking pitch. Singwald, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch is in there for a called strike and a second strikeout. Trent Miller. Now the bottom of the lineup, number 8, Jackson Firestone. He's the left fielder. Firestone playing in his 14th game. It's the 15th game of the year for Calhoun. He's hitting .212. 7 hits. Firestone, along with Adam Yazel from Gardendale, Alabama. I think I know where that Gardendale is. Anybody here in the booth think they know where Gardendale, Alabama is? Aaron Higgins, our PA DJ. Beside the Olive Garden. Oh, I see what you did there. Okay, I bet there's an Olive Garden nearby. Okay, Central Alabama. What big city would you say it is near? But you've already had your guess, Aaron. What? What'd you say, Dawson? Swing and a miss. Okay. Huntsville's it's a growing city. The FBI HQ2 is building that city up. Tyler Zelligman spent a year there. 2-2, just up. You're not from there though, right? Okay. Full Count Ministries, Full Count. It is, I believe it's just south of Birmingham. I think it's down by Hoover and Vestavia Hills. Full count pitch. It's going to miss. Miller a little bit too cautious with the number 9 hole hitter. Walks the 4th batter of the game. And back to the top of the lineup, Seth Walton, who is a utility player, outfielder. Actually, he's a two-way player. Outfielder and a right-handed pitcher. Listening in or they're shy. They have not sent in his hometown. That's not a fan. Look like a cutter. Is that a cutter, Tyler? We didn't have our time with Tyler Zeligman yet. All right, so we have a cutter from Trent Miller. What else we got? Fastball, curveball. That was the fastball right there. Splitter and a cutter. But we still haven't found the Vol State pitcher that throws the spitter. And you got to be careful. Throw over to first. Denning makes the grab. A couple of tall fellas right there. Miller a little bit taller, standing on the mound at 6'4". Denning looks little over there at first base. Looking at Trent Miller, but Denning's 6'3". Tyler Zeligman is handling the pitching chart from the nice plush press box. Very warm. It's north of Birmingham. Okay, so not south like Hoover. And so we had somebody got on the Googler. Attaboy. That's it. It's here in Olive Garden. So I know I see the sign when I drive through Birmingham. The 1-1 with 2 outs and a runner at first. Slider in there for a called strike. You like the breadsticks at Olive Garden? Higgins, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slider.
Go.
It misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner does not go, and the ball's in the dirt. That's going to be a wild pitch that allows Firestone to get to second. The Full Count Ministries full count to Seth Walton, who walked. Ultimately came around to score after a couple of pass balls. His run would have scored on the ground out by Jason Smith. That's why 1 run was earned. A weakly hit ground ball charged by Lorenz. He gloves, throws on the run. I think he throws better on the run than he does standing still. Tucker Lorenz gets the job done and gets Miller out of the jam. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left aboard. Heading to the bottom of the second, 2-1 is the score.
Hey, Jake, that personal price you gave me was a home run. I can't wait to give you some free baseball lessons.
Man, I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota of Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. It's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Let's do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I think I pulled something.
Yeah, better luck next time, old man.
I think I'm done, Coach. Call 911.
Lady Pioneers in a surprise.
Now batting number 12, Tucker
Beat by
Smith.
the run rule. 12-2. See if they can respond in game 2. I know that Northeast Alabama is that stout of a team. Tucker Smith to lead off here in the bottom of the second for the Pioneers. He'll be followed by Revan Suggs and Elijah Harris to face Cody Hodges, the right-hander. Struck out the side in the first. Gave up a solo home run to Braden Baker, the second batter of the game. Smith, also a transfer from Belmont, pops this one up into shallow left field. On comes the left fielder sliding and making the catch. Jackson Firestone.
Revan Suggs.
He was playing Smith to pull, and he had a long way to run. Revan Suggs stands in, saw his dad before the game. He's here. Ben, I don't assume Laurie's here. There's a breaking pitch. He gets in to Rev. Put a star by the catch made by Firestone to retire Smith. Fastball misses down. The single game on Saturday, Revan's parents were not here. They went to Maryville to watch the older son, Titus, play. Took something off. That looked like a changeup that tailed away from the left-handed hitter. Everything good with the radar gun down there, Tyler? 1-2 pitches misses up. They got finicky on you the other day, didn't it? I'm glad you don't have to sit there and hold it out the open window, because that would make me cold. Two balls, two strikes. Suggs swings and misses at a pitch. Tailed away from him again. 4 strikeouts now for Hodges. And the first 2 retired here in the second. We'll bring Elijah Harris to the plate, the DH. Elijah playing in his 8th game of the year, hitting .200. Looking for his first extra base hit. Infield or outfield, getting the start at the DH spot here today. Swings at the slider or a cut fastball. That was going away from Harris. It was a breaking pitch. It was a hard one. That one was slower. 5'8", 180-pound sophomore from Cynthiana, Kentucky. He's a civil engineering major, the son of Vincent and Rebecca Harris. Brother to Jordan, Kaya, Kimmy, and Tyler. Looks at ball 2. Grandparents also live in Cynthiana, Kentucky. Mamaw, Grandpa, and Grandma. Pitch to hit here. He doesn't get it on the 2-1. Hodges now 3 balls and a strike. Came in with 8 walks in 14 innings, but it had also plunked 3 batters. 14 innings, only 3 earned runs. There's a slider, a breaking pitch. Over for a called strike. We'll have a Full Count Ministries full count. Stay tuned after the game. We'll have the Full Count Ministries verse of the game, along with the Toyota of Gallatin player of the game. Been pitching lately as the player of the game. Drilled down a left field line, but that's a full count. First pitch foul ball that gets out of play. That's a Chick-fil-A of Gallatin. Foul ball. I didn't get the Chick-fil-A today. I had breakfast out, but they're not a sponsor, so I don't mention it. Full count pitch is high, and Harris reaches on the first walk of the game by
Number 11.
Cody, don't
Rodney
call me
Smith.
Cam Hodges.
Number 7, Tucker.
Tucker Lorenz is going to stand in and bat in the 8th hole. Bradley Pippin's going to have to wait a batter before he gets in there. It's okay. Aaron's got his glasses on today. Are you between contact lenses or something? Oh. Tucker Lorenz, a sophomore from Loudon, Tennessee. 5'10", 170 pounds. Jeremy and Emily are his proud parents. He's got a younger sister, Riley. Papa and Grammy Doozy all live in Loudon, Tennessee. On the outside corner for a called strike. 32 games a year ago. Playing in his 12th game. Only missed one so far this year. 242 batter. 8 hits, including 2 doubles. A runner takes off. Pitches high and away, and the throw down to second is high and away. Harris slides in with his first stolen base of the year. Ball State has not run often this year and have not been very successful. It's the 6th time in 10 tries that they have been successful. Lorenz would like to have that pitch back. As a runner in scoring position, that is the tying run. We've already had the Framework Athletics first run of the game, and I don't know why I keep forgetting to say Framework Athletics. Y'all have spent a decent amount of time there in the last couple of weeks. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Lorenz can't lay off of that same pitch that got Suggs and Denning and Rice, I believe. Whatever that pitch is, Ball State is struggling with it. No runs in the inning, no hits, no errors. There was a walk and a stolen bag. We're after 2 innings, 2-1, Calhoun leads.
The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. This hands-on experience gives them a competitive edge in the job market. Industries like automotive, aerospace, electronics, healthcare, and even mining rely heavily on these systems. These positions offer competitive salaries and a chance to contribute to the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the world around us. Join us in pioneering the future of manufacturing through the power of mechatronics. Visit fallstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin and Cookeville campuses. Every day, all around the nation, people find themselves in need of a hero. Fire and emergency medical responders are those heroes we need. They make the difference between life and death. If you desire to make a difference in your community, Ball State is leading the way in training everyday heroes. We offer EMS, paramedic, and fire science programs. Spring 2024 enrollment is now open. Visit fallstate.edu to learn more.
Trent Miller out on the mound for inning number 3. Trails 2-1, gave up 2 runs in the first inning. Walk, a single off the glove of first baseman Easton Denning. A pass ball and a pass ball allowed the first run to come in. Ground out by Jason Smith. Tallied the second run, and right now that is the run that gives Calhoun Community College the lead. Ball State will travel to Columbia State this weekend. Now scheduled doubleheader Friday, single game Friday, doubleheader on Saturday as Adam Yezel, who singled, has the only hit of the game for Calhoun, takes a called strike. Offering just a bit up. Freshman from Gardendale, Alabama, northeast of Birmingham. Does not swing at the enticing breaking pitch that Pippin keeps in front. Now goes 3 balls and a strike. Miller's already walked 4. I'm not sure how long the leash is here in the 3rd inning, as there is activity in the bullpen. We'll show you that momentarily. 3-1 on the outside corner for a called strike. Who's warming up down there? Aiden Key. All right. Good job, Dawson. Sweetland. He knows his 1 through 8. 3-2 pitch is lifted down toward that bullpen. You got that. It wouldn't have got on that shot anyway. We dialed that shot in a little bit too much, didn't we? It looks like a Drew Moorhead jacket right there, climbing over the fence. Was it not? I think Brady Davis wearing Drew Moorhead's jacket. Full count pitch. Breaking pitch on the inside corner. Miller decided to dial up the sharp slider and gets another strikeout. That's 1 per inning. Problem has been he's walked 2 per inning. Gavin Gonzalez' second walk of the first. That ball just a bit outside. Tried to catch the corner and missed. With nobody on, that's not a problem. With runners on, no es bueno. 1-0. This is badly as well. Sometimes pitchers just don't like throwing the left-handed batters. Right-handed pitchers have a little issue with that sometimes. Gonzalez started to go, and another pitch that misses badly. 3-0. Four-pitch walk to Gonzalez.
Now batting number 14, Jason Smith.
The DH tries to throw you off, make you think he's going to stand in that left-handed batter's box. All of a sudden, he takes a couple of hard steps, gets over there in the right-handed side. 1 out, swing and a miss. Miller looking for a ground ball to end the inning. As I looked at that replay, I wasn't watching what happened. What did he do? He called a balk for sure. Have to see if I can watch it to see exactly what he did, but balk takes care of the conventional double play. That is a balk. I just saw what he did. He started to go set, then took his hands out of his glove and redid his set. Caleb Dye, the base umpire, all over that one. 0-2 pitch, misses low and away. Nice stop by Pippin. Smith Jr. hitting .310 coming into this game. Leads the team with 3 doubles. Or tied. There's a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rice charges, gets a nice hop. Let's see what the throw is. It's offline. And Easton Denning will cut that off. second RBI of the game by Jason Smith
Now batting
Jr.
number 1, Austin
That's the
Williams.
second hit for Calhoun. Drives in their third run. Austin Williamson, the third baseman, stands in. Gonzalez comes in to score. He's walked twice. That is off the handle and gets into left field, and looks like Austin Williamson's holding his hip,
Now batting
like
number
maybe
7,
he's injured.
Trent
But back-to-back
Wilson.
hits for Calhoun. Has runners at first and second. Not hit hard, but hit in the hole between short and third. Trent Wilson, the catcher, steps to the plate. Miller gets the first pitch into Wilson for a called strike. He grounded out to Lorenz to end the first. Strikeout, a walk, single up the middle, drove in a run after Gonzalez reached second on the balk. The balk is like a wild pitch, I believe, not like a pass ball in terms of computing earned run. So it does not affect whether or not the run is unearned. I guess they say an offensive player can cause a balk. I don't know that that's the case there, but 1-2 count to Wilson. Again, need a breaking pitch. Miller couldn't snap that one over the plate. The count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. Miller looks back at second. Lorenz is going to move toward the bag. His tag is late. Smith back in time. Calhoun comes in hitting .248 as a team. They've hit 6 home runs. Ball State has hit 8. Ground ball, that's going to get in the hole and into left field. Baker charges gloves. His throw is going to be cut off. Throw to second, gets into center field. And Wilson's going to stay at first base. Austin Williamson moves over to third on the errant throw by Tucker Smith. Smith comes in to score on the single, so an RBI for Wilson. And runners at the corners. That will end the afternoon for Trent Miller as head coach Jim McGuire is out and asking for the baseball. Some self-inflicted wounds and some not self-inflicted. We'll take a break, tell you about the new pitcher when we return on the Ball State Sports Network. Summit Concrete call to the bullpen for Vol State. Aiden Key, a left-hander from Nashville, Tennessee, 6'1", 200 pounds. Went to Montgomery, Alabama. Montgomery Bell Academy, that's in Nashville. He's a finance major, the son of John and Patty Key, brother to Josh, and the grandson of Paul and Granny in McMinnville, Tennessee, and Pop and Izzy in Nolensville. He's on in relief of Trent Miller. He goes 2 1/3 innings, gives up 4 hits, 4 runs to this juncture, but 2 runners on base are his responsibility. 5 walks, 3 strikeouts. And he faced 15 batters. Right now is on the hook for the decision. Key will come in to face Taisuke Rodriguez, the number 7 hole hitter, with 1 out and runners at the corners. Aiden Key on for his 3rd appearance as a freshman. 2 2/3 innings, 1 hit, 2 runs. They were earned, walked 1, struck out 4. Has plunked 2 batters. He didn't mean to, though. Second baseman Rodriguez steps to the plate. He walked leading off the second. See if he's possibly going to lay down a bunt. Not as a sacrifice, but as a hit. Instead, he's going to fill up that right center field gap on the first pitch he sees. That'll score at least 1. Noah Rice digs it off the fence. Second runner is going to come in, and that's a 2-run double for Taisuke Rodriguez. Those runs charged to Trent Miller. And they are all earned. The error now is of no consequence, as the runner would have scored anyway on the double. That's 4 straight hits for Calhoun batters. William Singwald struck out looking in the second. Key delivers a fastball above the letters. So close the book on Miller. 2 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts. Calhoun leads 6-1. Not a confidence booster. When the first pitch you throw clears the bases and gets into the gap. It's where you got to fight through, and that mental focus for the freshman. He's now gone 3 balls and no strikes to Singwald. So undoubtedly the double in the gap affecting Aiden Key. There's a strike call. One of the injured at the beginning of the year getting loosened up down in the bullpen. I assume he's not just throwing. There's a chopper to the left of Tucker Smith. He can't get that one. They're going to send the runner, and he's going to score. Baker couldn't get the handle on it. No error. That'll be a single for Singwald. And the hits continue. That's 5 straight. That was chopped into left field. Rodriguez comes in to score the 5th run of the inning. And the score 7-1. Number 9 hole hitter Jackson Firestone walked in his first at-bat. Fly ball out to Braden Baker. Baker under it, makes the catch for out number 2. Firestone trying to go opposite field. Seth Walton, the number 9 batter in the inning for the Warhawks. Ball State gave up an 8 spot in the 8th on the final game of the series on Saturday against Southwest Tennessee. Looking to not do that here today. 5 so far in the 3rd. Seth Walton 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Wild pitch. We'll move Singwald down to second. Two balls, no strikes to Seth Walton, the leadoff batter, center fielder for Calhoun. Make it 3-0. Four-pitch walk to Walton.
Now batting number 10, Adam Yeager.
Trevor Mutzi will make a visit. He's the pitching coach for the Pioneers from Shaw, Mississippi. St. Joseph High School grad. Finished his collegiate pitching career at Cumberland University. Picked up a master's in sports management in 2023. Also on the roster at Jacksonville State. I don't believe he ever pitched in a game there, but did pitch for Motlow State. Coached at Davidson Academy for a little bit, director of their data analytics, also travel ball coach. Married his wife in November of 2024, Sarah. And let's see if it's a successful mound visit by what happens on this next pitch. Adam Yeazel 1 for 2, grounds to Tucker Smith, gets his body in front of it. Ball goes right into his glove, and he steps on third base as the mound visit is very successful. 5 runs on 5 hits. All runs are earned. There was 1 error in the inning, but it ended up not matter. Did not matter as 2 were left aboard for the Warhawks. We're heading to the bottom of the 3rd. Ball State's got some hitting to do.
Man, thanks to that ball and personal price you gave me, I was able to scoop me up some new kicks.
Really? I like those. You look like you're ready for a marathon now.
You know, on second thought, we're always looking for some fresh talent. Have you thought about going back and playing?
Really? Man, have I ever. Wow.
Go to the goal. There you go, buddy. Jake.
You for real, Coach?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about the personal price, Coach. Everybody at Toyota Gallatin gets it. That's what makes us so special.
Well, on second thought, I think we're all booked up.
Come on, Coach. For real? Give me a shot.
We'll pass.
Oh, come on.
Tim Reese, Connor Cantillo back on the Ball State Sports Network. 9-1-2 for the Pioneers. They have some work to do. Trail 7-1. Still on the mound, Cody Hodges for his 3rd inning. And there is a right-hander warming in Calhoun's bullpen. Sorry to tell you, though, we don't have a camera for that bullpen. Ninth batter that Hodges has faced comes here in the third inning. Faced 4 in the first, 4 in the second. Gave up a solo home run to Braden Baker in the first inning. And a 2-out walk to Elijah Harris, but he has struck out 5 of the 6 outs. Pippen just gets a piece of this, and it lands into the glove of Taisuke Rodriguez for out number 1. Soft liner, pop up, not a fly ball. Noah Rice stands in. He struck out in his first plate appearance. Pippen playing in his 8th game. Rice swings and misses. Dawson Sweetland taking on the role of research analyst here in the press box. He has been able to gather some more hometowns for Calhoun's roster. Let's see if we've got any more emails at treesports@gmail.com. Swinging a foul tip in and out of the glove of Wilson. Hey, we do. Oh, my goodness. Hudson Connor has just flooded the email box here. A player on the roster, number 36, Hudson Connor, listening in. He's not here. He's paying attention. 1-2 pitch gets away from Trent Wilson. Look at that. He just got the entire roster right there. Yeah, he just sent the whole thing. Let me just tell you, the athletic department, Hudson, needs some help from you, okay? Find out who it is on the that handles the roster on the website and get that done. Change up. It's Rice swinging for out number 2. Now 6 strikeouts. Cody Hodges, 26 on the year, pitching in his 17th inning. Braden Baker, the only one who able to handle him. Home run over the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard in left center field. Doubt he'll get anything inside. That slider misses away. You know what? Hudson Connor is a humble young man. That ball's kept off of the left shin of Braden Baker by him lining it off the screen. Left fielder Jackson Firestone will retrieve that. Is that Anakin Jack Armstrong out there getting that? Strike call. Do you think that's JC? Final answer? Look at you guys. I got old man eyes. Ball and 2 strikes. Hudson Connor did not tell me where he's from. Don't believe he's got that on there. Baker able to hold up. Hudson, you can go ahead and throw in there where you're from. Two pitch. Another chopper. This gets over the dugout and into the inner fence. Our ball boy, Nick Gotze, brings some new baseballs out to our home plate umpire, Bobby James. I mean, Singwald, it shows Singwald from, he's got Norwalk, Connecticut, not Shaw, Mississippi. That pitch is right on the plate. And a 7th strikeout for Cody Hodges as he gets the Pioneers 1-2-3. We are a third of the way through this game as it starts, but there is a run rule after 7 in a 9-inning game. 7-1, Calhoun leads.
Take the step. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Take the step, the one you've always wanted to a better you and a brighter future. Choose a path to create, innovate, or educate. A path to your career. One that builds you as a person, or one where you build for the people of the future. Choose a path to save lives or check eyes, to study the human body, soul, and mind, to fight crime both in person or online, to code, market, or be an entertainment rock star. Take the step to your full potential, to everything you've dreamed of. Take the step here, there, and eventually everywhere. With the pros of the profession, the Grammy winners, the commercial producers, the engineers, the doctors. Life is full of steps, so why not make yours count? This is us. This is Vol State.
I'm not ready. Connor, I'm not ready. We're back anyway. Time waits for no man. Michael Dickey has some more info as well. Let's see if he covered what Hudson Connor covered. Seth Walton from Killen, Alabama, and my other research analyst, Dawson Sweetland, said Brooks, Alabama. I think that's close. William Singwald from Norwalk, Connecticut. Austin Williamson from Augusta, Georgia. That goes. Gwinnett is what Hudson gave me. And that's also, I think, pretty close. Gavin Gonzalez from Orlando, Florida. Taisuke Rodriguez from Miami. As we have a Summit Concrete call to the bullpen, the sophomore debut for Drew Moorhead is out on the mound. First pitch in there for a called strike. Going to be a great year for Drew Moorhead based on that pitch alone. He's facing 3, 4, and 5 of the Calhoun lineup. Breaking pitch misses out. Moorhead led the conference in saves a year ago, 7. 19 appearances, 1 start. That was down in Gadsden State, Alabama a year ago. He has been injured and just now getting his first batter. Popped up on the left side. Tucker Smith over in the grass, and he can't make the catch. Moorhead wears that number 21, the son of Jeff and Leishan Moorhead. More importantly, Grandma Loco is in Bowling Green. That's what he calls her, Loco. He calls his grandma crazy. He's got a crazy dog. That dog's name is Bo. I know that much. I've met that dog in Harriman, and another foul ball out of play. He's 5'11", 195 pounds. A Rossview Hawk from Clarksville, Tennessee. General Studies major. 5.94 ERA a year ago. He had an up and down year. This ground ball to the right side. Denning backhands it. I think that took a funny hop on him. I think Easton thought he was in front of it and had to stab at it just at the last second. There's a successful first batter outing for Drew Moorhead. Now, J.J. Smith, sometimes referred to Jason Smith Jr. on the roster, from South Haven, Mississippi. It's basically Memphis. Right across the state line, right? Really? May have played travel ball with Owen Boswell Couldn't hold up there. Count goes 1 ball and 2 strikes. Moorhead, when he's got it going on, has a very, very deadly breaking pitch. That's it right there. You just saw it. And there's his first strikeout of the season. It's a backward K in the book as he's retired the first 2 he's faced. Here in the 4th. That'll bring up Austin Williamson. Gwinnett, Georgia, or Augusta, Georgia. Thanks to our research analysts out there watching the game from wherever they may be. I'm going to guess Hudson Connor is watching from Decatur or close by. Michael Dickey might be related some form or fashion to Ashton Dickey, an outfielder and right-handed pitcher. Breaking pitch misses outside, I guess. 2 balls and a strike. Williamson struck out in the first and singled and scored in the 3rd. Pioneers trying to get their first 1-2-3 inning, and they got a chance of getting it. Backhanded by Suggs, and his throw to first in time for the 1-2-3 inning. Good job by Drew Moorhead, his first inning of work this year. Vol State needs to get the sticks going. Down 7-1.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
Is counting on me.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Vol State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
New pitcher on for the Calhoun Warhawks. Number 39, Justin Slayton. He's a sophomore right-hander from unknown parts of this world. If I was a guessing man, I'd say he's from somewhere in Alabama. He could be from Moulton, Alabama. Not too far away from Decatur. Let's see, any other places near Decatur that I know? He could be from Athens, Rogersville. That's where it says he's from. You sure? Final answer? Dawson Sweetland. He's working hard for the money today. Rogersville. I've heard of that. I don't know where it's at. Let's see what kind of statistical accomplishments young Justin Slayton has accumulated thus far. 4 appearances. It says he has at least 1 victory. The problem is there's another victory that's unaccounted for on their stat sheet. There's also 4 losses unaccounted for. But it does show that he has 4 appearances, a 6.75 ERA, 8 innings of work, 11 hits, 9 runs, 6 earned, has walked 7, struck out 6. And will face 3, 4, and 5 of the Vol State lineup. Cody Hodges goes 3 innings, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned, walked 1, struck out 7, and faced 11 batters. Struck out 7 of the 11 that he faced, as Denning nearly got plunked there on the first pitch from Slayton. Hudson Connor is looking for an A in this class. I mean, he is coming back with the rest of the roster. Extra credit right here. Hudson, you're going to have to tell me one of your teachers that I can email and tell them why you missed class today. 2-0 pitch to Denning. That stays inside. He confirms. Slayton is from Rogersville, Alabama. Second walk by Warhawk pitching. That'll bring up Hudson Blank. Hudson struck out swinging his first at-bat. Denning not a threat to run, especially down by 6. That's 5 wide ones by Slayton so far. Basile, Louisiana. That's where Hudson Connor's from. Ground ball to short, backhanded by Yazell, and throw from Rodriguez to first is not in time. Rodriguez landed down on his back. I'm not sure if he was trying to get a call at second base or not, but Blank reaches on the fielder's choice. And Tucker Smith steps to the plate. Denning trailed off to the outfield. He didn't even slide at second base. Slider to Smith misses away. He flew out to left field. It was a shallow pop-up into left center field. Jackson Firestone, who's playing Smith to pull, had a long way to run and ended up making a sliding catch on his rear end and leg. Seth Walton is playing about as deep in center field as I've seen a opposing center fielder play. Throw over to first. Blank back in time. Gavin Gonzalez, the right fielder, playing Tucker Smith like he's a left-handed pull hitter. A lot of room in the alleys here, left, center, and right. That ball's hit well out to left field. Back goes Firestone. He makes a diving catch. He robs Smith again. This would have been extra bases. He got on the gravel of that warning track and made the catch. What a play by Jackson Firestone. Smith says, what do I got to do to get it down out there in outfield? Blank scurried back to first. That was just out of your view on our left field camera. That's a hit by a pitch. Revin Suggs reaches the bag the hard way.
Elijah Harris.
Elijah Harris will step in. He walked, stole second, but was stranded there. 2 outs, 2 runners on, facing Justin Slayton. Breaking pitch at the letters for a called strike. Swing and a miss. Another breaking pitch. Stop by Wilson on a breaking pitch in the dirt. Game 2 of the Lady Pioneers softball game against Northeast Alabama has commenced. No score in the top of the second. Elijah Harris with a late swing there on a 1-2. And Chick-fil-A of Gallatin, foul ball. Drilled out the center field, but shading over in the gap is Seth Walton, and he takes a hit away and an RBI from Elijah Harris. Is good defensive work there. Harris lines out to the center fielder. No runs in the inning, no hits, no errors, 2 runners left aboard. We are through 4, scheduled for 9. Calhoun leads 7-1.
A degree in criminal justice can help you find the exciting career that you've been looking for. As a member of law enforcement, as a crime scene investigator, a teacher in a classroom, a detective working on cases, a lawyer or a judge, or nearly any job where you get to put the bad guys away. Learn more at volstate.edu.
Cybercrimes take place online, and companies need more well-trained workers to stop it.
Vol State is training me to help combat cybercrimes in the future.
We're training them for those type of jobs that are out there. Vol State CIT programs prepare students to earn industry standard certifications within the IT industry.
I choose Vol State because the future needs me now. My story could be your story.
Summit Concrete called the bullpen for the Pioneers. Aiden Smith on in relief of his former high school teammate at Rossview High School. Smith, 6'1", 180-pound right-hander from Clarksville. He's a sports leisure major. Son of Paul and Jeanette Smith, brother to Tripp and Peyton. Grandparents in Clarksville and Hopkinsville. It's Papa Nana in Clarks Vegas, and in Hoptown, Papa and Mammy. Smith on for Moorhead, who goes a clean 1 inning, 3 up, 3 down. Now Smith, the 4th pitcher of the game here in the 5th inning. To face 6, 7, and 8 of the Calhoun lineup, and having some technical difficulties. Bradley Pippin and Trevor Mucci trying to get it worked out. The communication device. Smith on for his 4th appearance of the year. He's got 4 2/3 innings. Giving up 6 hits, 5 runs that were earned, walked 9, struck out 5. Comes on in a 7-1 ball game. Five runs, 2nd or 3rd inning for Calhoun. Right now has put this game out of reach for the Pioneers, but got time to come back. It's off the end of the bat. I don't know what Wilson stopped for. He hit that ball to the right side between 1st and 2nd. It looked like he took 3 steps and stopped. But he picks up a single. That was weird. Leadoff single by Trent Wilson. He's now 2 for 3. Taisuke Rodriguez had a big 2-run double his last time up. Breaking pitch for Smith. The 2nd Aiden out on the mound for Vol State. The 0-1 swing and a miss. Smith stepped on a fastball there and had some giddy up to it. Rodriguez 1 for 1. He's been on base both times he's come to the plate. Walked in the 2nd, was later caught stealing. Swing and a miss as he goes down on strikes. There's the first strikeout of the game for Aiden Smith. Williams Singwald 1 for 2. He hits one off the end of the bat, and that's going to go foul. Just barely. Nobody was getting to that one. Blank retrieves it in foul territory, and Singwald will come back, check the end cap of his bat, make sure it's okay. Bradley Pippin stood it up on top of that. Actually, I don't think they have end caps anymore, do they? 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Trent Miller started the game, went 2 1/3. Aiden Key finished the third inning. 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, a run. It was earned, walked 1. Gets away from Pippin. He's going to try to throw to second, but not in time. The wild pitch moves Wilson down to second. Did they tag him out? He stepped off. Cam Chavitz is going to come out and try to talk to the base umpire, Caleb Dye. Let's see what happens here. Here's the replay. Oh, he said he stepped off the base just as Lorenz, so that's going to be, you know, I keep forgetting if he's not, he really wasn't stealing. He only went on the wild pitch. 2 outs, now make it 3 as Singwald goes down. On another backward K, 2 strikeouts in the inning for Smith and a 1-2-3 inning as it finally shakes out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on. We're into the bottom of the 5th. We're going to keep it right here because this is our Allie Cassidy Brick and Stone Alumni Spotlight. Thanks to folks over at Allie Cassidy for the paver full of, or the load of brick pavers that they donated. Randy West, one of the owners, a friend of mine. Keith Green, division manager here in the Gallatin yard, as we have a 10x10 alumni brick patio going, and you have a player who's in their final year at Vol State to commemorate their time here with the Pioneers and get their name, their position, and the years they played here for $100. It's a great gift by a grandparent or a parent that wants to commemorate their son's time at Vol State. Send me an email, tresports@gmail.com, like even Sandra Denning did for Easton Denning. And we'll get you set up with the form and get all that happening. Athletic Director Bobby Hudson is about ready to send in the next order for the bricks, so it'd be great to get in on that order now so that I'll have plenty of time to get the blank paver out and get their paver put in.
Now batting number 7.
Heading to the bottom of the 5th. Tucker Lorenz, Bradley Pippin, and Noah Rice, top of the order, to face Justin Slayton for his second inning. All right, Mr. Research Man, I need you to find out, Dawson, if it's a caught stealing, if the runner is caught at second base even though he wasn't stealing. He went on a wild pitch and got thrown out. Swing and a miss by Lorenz. I do know that if he's not going when the pitch goes in the dirt and he reads the dirt ball and he goes down, it's not a stolen base. Okay. 2-1 swung on and missed. Okay, that makes sense. So it's not a caught stealing for Pippin or for the runner, Trent Wilson. It's just a 2-6. Ground ball up the middle, takes a hop off the mound and gloved by Yezel, and he throws on to Singwald to retire Lorenz. So one shortstop retires another. Round number 1, Bradley Pippin lined out softly to the second baseman, Rodriguez, as Lorenz taking his time getting through the hitting zone. So not a caught stealing. There's a weak ground ball to the right side. Rodriguez gloves and loses his lid.
Now batting number 22, Noah Rice.
Looks like a yard sale out there, loses something else. Is that sunglasses off the hat that he clearly doesn't need sunglasses today? A couple of ground outs. Slayton now to face Noah Rice, the top of the order. First time that Rice has seen Slayton. Fastball missed by Wilson and not too far out of the strike zone. The home plate umpire cannot call a strike when the catcher does not catch it. Rice has struck out twice, swings through a fastball there. Rice came in hitting .257. Scored the most runs by any Pioneer. He had 7 runs scored. 9 hits, including 2 doubles, a home run, 7 RBIs. But he has been baffled by Warhawk pitching today. Swings through another, that looked like a changeup, and a full count Ministries full count to Noah Rice, the Station Camp Bison. Right down the road, full count pitch. It's off the end of the bat into center field. Seth Walton comes on, and he's not going to be able to make that grab. So one center fielder hits one out to another center fielder. And there is a little bloop single off the end of the bat for Rice. He'll take it. Second hit of the game for Vol State. Should have had a hit with Tucker Smith, but Jackson Firestone said no. The left fielder. Braden Baker at the plate. For Rice's single there, he had the only hit of the game for Vol State. Solo home run, his 3rd of the year in the first. An absolute blast over the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard. No windshields were harmed by that home run, though. It landed in grass. High Point Health Sign apparently is no longer available for us. It must be DRT. Dead right there. Ground ball in the hole. Backhanded by Yazell. His throw to first. Takes Singwald off the bag. Baker's going to stay at first base as the ball goes out of play. Somebody must have had the door open over there or it went into the dugout. Braden Baker is going to go to second base. And that's going to be an infield single for Baker. And he'll go to second on the errant throw by the shortstop. First error of the game by Calhoun to allow Baker to get the second and Rice to get the third. Easton Denning at the plate with a chance. I'm going to go ahead and play my yard card. 2 outs. Denning rips one foul. You can play a yard card at home too. Anybody else in the press box? I think Easton Denning's going to hit a home run right here. What do you got, Tyler? Nothing? Nope. Not feeling, huh? Back-to-back hits by Rice and Baker, brought to you by Hit After Hit. Lem Pilkington in Nashville, Tennessee. Sporting Goods star, Tapper. This is not going to be a home run. It is underhanded by Slayton to first base. Ball State cannot scratch a run, even though they had 2 hits. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 runners left on base. 5 innings down, 7-1. Calhoun leads.
Hey, Jake, that personal price you gave me was a home run. I can't wait to give you some free baseball lessons.
Man, I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota of Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. It's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Let's do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I think I pulled something.
Yeah, better luck next time, old man.
I think I'm done, Coach. Call 911.
Jim McGuire, he can do it all, can he? Coach, act.
Now batting number 8.
That was a
Jackson
cold
Firestone.
day. That was done in the fall. A pretty cold day, and I bet you that took about 4 or 5 hours to cut that commercial right there. Jake Thompson's got about a dozen of those on Facebook. Jackson Firestone looks at an Aiden Smith pitch. It's just a hair up for ball one. Hit a hard fly ball line drive to Braden Baker in left field. Takes a healthy cut there and comes up empty. He's also walked. I will not be traveling to broadcast the Columbia State Series, but they will have a broadcast on for those All-State fans out there wondering. All right, what was that pitch right there, Tyler? That's a changeup. I knew it was off speed, but I tell you what, that thing fell off the table. Smith pitches from the stretch. That one gets away. Let's finish our press box introductions here. Did not even get through. I got through Connor Cantillo. Folks are getting to know Connor well. Got Dawson Sweetland from Alcoa, son of David and Emily. He's the brother to Ella. Big Daddy and Grandma in Friendsville. They call it Friendsville. Friendsville, Tennessee. Most people would say Friendsville. Poppin' Grams, as the Full Count Ministries full count pitch is outside the zone for ball four. First walk of the game by Smith. Maryville. They don't say it Maryville, though, do they? Some people do? Okay. Maryville. Paul and Grams. Aaron Higgins, he's from right down the road here in Goodlettsville. Everything good in Goodlettsville. I ate yesterday in Goodlettsville. Actually stayed the night in a hotel in Goodlettsville last night. Getting some work done at the old Reese Casa, and we couldn't stay at our house last night. Too much dust from the demolition in our primary bathroom, as my wife calls it. They've changed. We ate at Chef's Market. 2-0 pitch to Seth Walton in there for a called strike. Walton 0 for 1 with a couple of walks and a run scored. Aaron Higgins, Goodlettsville, went to Liberty Creek High School, though. That's here in the Gallatin area. Did you go there? Well, you started at Pope. Throw over to first. Denning loses his shades. Higgins, a freshman business management major, son of Jason and Tammy Higgins. Got a brother, Austin, and a papaw in Cleveland, Tennessee. That's Bradley County. Former pastor of mine at Long Hollow is from there, said that's the hub of the universe. But Papaw, Ronnie, and Granny, they're in Ooltewah, Tennessee. 2-2 pitch to Walton. Runner goes. Pitch is in there for a called strike. Pippin's throw sails a little bit high. And a stolen bag for Jackson Firestone. And a backward K in the books. Third strikeout for Smith as he dropped a sharp breaker in there. That's the first out of the inning, but a runner in scoring position for Adam Yezel. Couldn't hold up. Broke his wrist trying to stop that swing. Yezel from Gardendale, Alabama. Tyler Zeligman, he's up in the press box. He's an associate member of the press box gang. He's the pitch charter. I don't know if that's an official term or not, but he's charting the pitches for the pitching staff. He is injured. He's feeling a little puny still. But it won't be long. He'll be out there. This might be your last one. 1-1 pitch gets in the dirt. Pippin finally finds it. Tracks it down. Stabs it with a fork. Throws it back to Smith. Firestone stays at second. Who are you going to send as a replacement up here, Tyler? Don't give us some goofball, okay? We need somebody good up here. 2-1 runner from second takes off. Throw down, and that's going to go into left field. It's going to score another run. Pippin tried to throw around Yezel, and so give Firestone a stolen base and an error on Pippin. Ball State had a ton of errors this past weekend against Southwest Tennessee. Resulted in the 2 losses. It's 8-1. Tapper foul. You just walked a batter? Two balls, 2 strikes on the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard. I think we've got it right now on the screen. 2-2 pitch. That's going to be outside. A full count Ministries, full count. Pippin ready to throw that thing down to Tucker Smith, and two errors on Vol State in this game. Depends on what happens rest of the inning as to whether or not that run ultimately is earned or unearned, as second walk of the inning by Smith allows Yezel to reach. He's been on base 2 out of the 4 times he's come to the plate. Now Gavin Gonzalez, 0 for 1, couple of walks. We got there's not 2 outs. We got 1 out. If he's looking up here and saying there's 2 outs, unless they're saying that, oh, you know what? I wonder if they're saying that run didn't score. No way that they're saying that the Yezel interfered with the throw down to third. Jackson Firestone walked, stole second, stole third, and then scored on the errant throw. Seth Walton struck out on that stolen base. And then Yezel throw over to first. Well, we're going to have to wait for a ruling. If they're saying that there's 2 outs, we'll we'll have to call down to the dugout and say, hey, we need a little help. Scoreboard showing 8-1. It's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez. But I don't know that Bobby James, the home plate umpire, he's pointing up here to saying 2. I don't think there was another visit in between there. 1-2 pitch is going to wait. Smith throws over to first. A little perplexed up here. Anyway, Tyler Zeligman went to UAH. That's why he knows Huntsville. But he's from Springfield, Tennessee. Popped up. Home run in an elevator shaft. Revin Suggs. That's going to be a tough play. Suggs going back, and he makes to second for a fielder's choice. So apparently he was not saying 2 outs. So Gonzalez reaches on the fielder's choice. Did he even get a glove on it?
Now batting number 14, Jason Smith Jr.
So that's going to be a 4-9 to 6. Your average 4-9 to 6. No, since nobody advanced a base. Yep. Yeah, well, it's incorrect. Can't charge an error. It's just like you hit a ground ball to the second baseman, and the second baseman got the lead runner. That's what it is. Breaking pitch. Missed somewhere. Maybe up, maybe in. So I'm not sure why. Maybe they were talking about the actual count on the batter. Count here to J.J. Smith is 3 balls, no strikes. RBI ground out in the first, RBI single in the third, struck out looking in the fourth. Batting for the 4th time here in the 6th. He swings at the 3-0 pitch. Flies one out to right center field. Noah Rice underneath it, right in front of the Alley Cassidy Brick and Stone sign in right center field. Makes the catch for the final out. They do score 1 run. I think it's or unearned. There's no 1 error in the inning. 1 runner left aboard. Ball State down by a touchdown.
The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. This hands-on experience gives them a competitive edge in the job market. Industries like automotive, aerospace, electronics, healthcare, and even mining rely heavily on these systems. These positions offer competitive salaries and a chance to contribute to the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the world around us. Join us in pioneering the future of manufacturing through the power of mechatronics. Visit fallstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin and Cookeville campuses. Every day, all around the nation, people find themselves in need of a hero. Fire and emergency medical responders are those heroes we need. They make the difference between life and death. If you desire to make a difference in your community, Ball State is leading the way in training everyday heroes. We offer EMS, paramedic, and fire science programs. Spring 2024 enrollment is now open. Visit ballstate.edu to learn more.
Connick Cantillo's just running these commercials like a boss. Connor, for real, engineering or broadcast media? Huh? I mean, we could use you probably for the basketball tournament. Connor he's getting comfortable here. Research analyst. Lady Pioneers are taking on the 4th-ranked team in the country. Hudson Blank drills a ground ball up the middle for a leadoff single. Blank now 1 for 3.
Now batting number 12, Tucker Smith.
Facing Justin Slayton. We got everything squared away now. Scoreboard good. It's a tag team or a team approach. Dawson Sweetland. Connor Cantillo had to take a swig of his DP. Throw over to first. Blank is back. Gabe Jennings, volunteer assistant coach in his first year at Vol State, is the first base coach, former Blue Raider over at MTSU. I believe he played his high school ball at Lebanon. I didn't even call out our alumni spotlight during our Allie Cassidy Brick and Stone. That's because he actually doesn't have a brick. But I was going to talk about Chase Birdwell, who's a former Lebanon Blue Devil. Ground ball foul by Smith, who has been robbed twice by left fielder Jackson Firestone. Hit a flare into left center field. Firestone caught that sliding, and then he hit a bullet to the gap or to the left field line, just to the left of the Hayden Shrum sign, and made a diving catch on the warning track, which couldn't have felt good on his legs because that's gravel. It's small gravel. Tapper slow roller to third. Austin Williamson charges gloves, throws. That's going to go down the right field line. Tucker Smith takes a hard left, and he's going to head down to second base. And the Pioneers have the first two on base as Smith reaches on the air. Oh, that's an error. Yeah, that's an. And they changed that other error. You see, we went from 3 down to 2. Did somebody call down there, or what happened? You guys didn't. Coach McGuire probably figured that one out. Okay. So the second error by the Warhawks is we have a visit. Not sure if this is the head coach in his first year, Cam Chavitz, hired back in July. There's a former Vol State coach that was their coach that left. Cody, can't remember his last name. I met him. He coached and even played here at Vol State. He played somewhere else in JUCO in the TCCAA. Justin Slayton pitching from the windup. There's a line drive by Revin Suggs. That's down. Could score 2. Walton up and the throw. Not in time. Revin Suggs with a 2-run single.
Now batting number 1, Elijah Harris.
Suggs, the freshman from Greenbrier, Tennessee, picks up RBIs 2 and 3 of the season. He wastes no time and delivers a 2-run scoring single. One of those runs unearned. Right now, I guess the first one, Hudson Blank, is earned. Elijah Harris takes ball 1. He's 0 for 1. And it's 8-3. Popped up back toward the spectators just to the left of the seating area. And a Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul ball. My favorite dinner at Chick-fil-A is going to be a salad. I don't look like it, I know, but I'm a Cobb salad with ranch dressing. Now, my lunch go-to is going to be chicken strips. Elijah Harris looks at ball 2. Cody Gaskill, that's it. That's it. That's him. My go-to, four strips with some waffle fries and a large sweet tea. Popped up in shallow right field. On comes Gavin Gonzalez. He loses his lid and makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting number 7, Tucker Lorenz.
For breakfast, number 4, chicken scramble bowl meal with a large sweet tea. That's some good food right there. Some Christian chicken. Tucker Lorenz 0 for 2 stands in. 0 for 2, Tyler, you know what that means. He's due. That's what I'm talking about. Zeligerman, he ain't too poor to pay attention. He's been listening to the broadcast. Change up in the dirt, and the throw is offline, and Rev gets in there. Not a stolen base, a wild pitch. I'm kind of persnickety about scoring. Ground ball to the right side, that'll get the runner over. Bob by Singwald to Slayton. Retires Lorenz. Now 2 outs as Suggs moves over to third. It'll be up to Bradley Pippin as the slow jog from Tucker Lorenz. Nice stop there by Trent Wilson to keep Suggs at third. Allstate would love to score at least one more here in the 6th. Cut that lead in half. Pippin got around on that one. Is going to hit the, just missed 2 cars going in opposite directions. So there's your mathematics word problem. If one car is going south on whatever that street is in front of the Picklefield House, and one's going north at 25 miles an hour. And Loop Road, there you go. And a foul ball's hit. 2-1 pitch. That's in there for a called strike. That Chick-fil-A of Gallatin foul ball over there nearly took out a windshield. If only we had a glass company that we could talk about. 2-2 pitch down in the dirt. Another stop by the catcher. Wilson. It's his last name. My son's first name. He gets that a lot. Wilson. It's from a movie. Full count pitch. Dial down the right field line. That sends Gonzalez back and a couple steps away from the fence on the warning track. He hauls that one in for out number 3. Pioneers had the first 3 on, scored 2 of them. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left aboard. Inching back closer. After 6, it's 8-3.
Welcome to the Vol State Nursing Lab. The simulation lab allows students to come in a safe environment and practice real-world patient care without worrying about harming patients. We have 5 high-fidelity mannequins that we use with our nursing students in our lab to simulate real-world scenarios that they're going to see once they're out in the hospitals working. We have an adult mannequin, as you see here. She simulates everything from a normal patient to wounds to trachs, IVs. You can give her medications. We have pediatric mannequins. We have a mom mannequin. We also have other models to where students can start IVs. They can put tubes and drains in. They can remove tubes and drains, do wound care. Also, if we lose clinical placement, then students can still simulate those real-world experiences in the lab to get the same experience and be prepared when they graduate and enter the workforce as a nurse.
Tim Reese back on the Vol State Sports Network. We are getting intel like crazy in here. Some of which we will not be bringing to you, though. It's that Googler. That Googler. A wealth of information out there in Google land. Austin Williamson, Trent Wilson, Taisuke Rodriguez to face Aiden Smith in his 3rd inning of work. He delivers a strike in there. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Calhoun batted around, sent 10 to the plate in the 3rd inning, scored 5 runs. They scored 2 in the 1st, 1 was unearned. 5 in the 3rd earned, and another earned run. You know, I didn't figure that out. It's got to be unearned, doesn't it? at third. Two-one pitch. Off the fist, Suggs charges and can't get the handle on that one. That's a tough play. We'll see how they rule that on. I would lean toward a hit. It was fisted, a tough play by Suggs, and he had a lot of English on that baseball, and it hit the glove, bounced out. They're going to give him an error. E4 to Suggs. That could get changed later. First pitch swinging Trent Wilson. Fouls that one off. He's 2 for 3. I'm going to end up saying if Firestone's run is earned. There's a ground ball. Could be 2. Lorenz gloves to Suggs for 1. Is thrown in the dirt. Dug out of there by Easton Denning. That is a 6-4-3 do-dat double play. Just what the doctor ordered for Aiden Smith. That's the first double play turned in a while for Pioneer defense. Revan Suggs pretty happy about that as it erases that error. And Taisuke Rodriguez looks at ball 1. He's 1 for 2, double and 2 runs scored. From Miami, Florida. I wonder if he knows Jaden Perez and J.C. Menendez. What do you think? I don't have the high schools. Hudson Connor and Michael Dickey. They don't have that information, or I didn't ask for it, and that would have been extra credit. He just fouled one off, right? With Toyota Gallatin scoreboard a little late on getting that up there. 2-1. That's lined out to center field. That's going to get into the glove as Rice picks up something. Was that the ball that he picked up? Is his glasses a line out? I had to look. He looked behind him. He stopped and picked something up. I thought it was the baseball. The umpire looked back to find out for sure. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and no runners left aboard. It's stretch time. So get up, move around a little bit. We were at full count rhythm, would be getting rhythm with a little Johnny Cash.
Man, thanks to that ball and personal price you gave me, I was able to scoop me up some new kicks.
Really? I like those. You look like you're ready for a marathon now.
You know, on second thought, we're always looking for some fresh talent. Have you thought about going back and playing?
Really? Man, have I ever. Wow.
Go to the go. There you go, buddy.
Jake.
You for real, Coach?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about the personal price, Coach. Everybody at Toyota Gallatin gets it. That's what makes us so special.
Well, on second thought, I think we're all booked up.
Come on, Coach. For real? Give me a shot.
We'll pass.
Oh, come on. Wow.
New pitcher on for the Warhawks. Another right-hander, Kai Kuroda. Kuroda. A sophomore. He's also a catcher, according to the roster. Let's see if Hudson Connor gave us. He did. He's from Huntsville, Alabama. I wonder if he went to Sparkman High School. Tyler, you know Sparkman High School in Huntsville, Alabama? Or is it actually in Madison, Alabama? Yeah, I think they're pretty close. I think Madison and Huntsville are close. He's going to face Noah Rice, who's from Gallatin, Tennessee. Dumped a single into center field last time up. Struck out the first 2 times to the plate. Ball State. That ball's well struck out to center field. Back goes Seth Walton, but he's under it in front of the Framework Athletics sign. And center fielder takes down center fielder again. Really? Western High School? Really? Jaden Perez, a right fielder for Vol State. Taisuke Rodriguez, the second baseman, attended the same high school in Miami. Braden Baker, he went to Eagleville. That's in Tennessee, not in Florida. Baker looks at a called strike. He's 2 for 3. Had an infield single last time at the plate, but was stranded. On basis. That's outside. Kind of statistical accomplishments Mr. Kuroda has. Fourth appearance of the year, 4 1/3 innings, 8 hits. 5 runs that were earned, walked 4, struck out 3, and has plunked a batter. He's now out of full count. Ministries full count to Braden Baker. Oh, is that right? Bob Jones is down that way. Full count pitch. To get off me baseball and to the third baseman, but the pitcher throws that one into right field. This is an exact duplicate of what happened the last time up. This one might be more of an E1, as Baker would have been out with a good throw from Kuroda. I'm going to go E1. Yard card right here. I've lost mine for the day. Tyler Seligman says yard card. Aaron Higgins. Connor, what do you got? Nope, not yet. Dawson Sweetland, they're saving theirs. They're saving them. They did not rule on the scoreboard there. They were waiting for Coach McGuire's opinion, probably. He's the ultimate. It can't be E5 because, well, that's what the third baseman gets for letting the pitcher pick it up. He gets an error. Runner at second, 1 out. Denning looks at a pitch low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Easton's 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. 0 for 2, Tyler. What does that mean? He's due. Seligman thinks he's going to take one out the yard. Wind, gentle breeze right now. And Easton saw his tie for the team lead in home runs go by the wayside when Baker hit a solo homer in the first. He has 3. Denning now with 2. Started to go on that changeup, and a good decision not to. He pulled a mater from Cars right there. Should you swing? To not to. The 3-1. And Seligman and Higgins retain their yard cards. Hudson Blank steps to the plate. If I had a yard card,
Batting number 5.
I might be waiting until the next batter. Hudson's got to prove it. He's going to get one. He doesn't get hurt. Hudson Blank's going to get him one. Came in leading the club in batting average, 342. Drills that one out center field, but Seth Walton playing very deep. Makes the catch, tagging at second. Baker moves up 90 feet. But now 2 outs. Blank put a charge into that one. They're going to check to see if he left early. Caleb Dye, the base umpire, says no, he did not go. That's Tucker Smith's turn. 3-run dinger right here to get Vol State right back in it. Gonna need a big hit. They want to contend in this game. Baker reached on an error by the pitcher. Denning walked, put runners at first and second. And Baker moves up on the line out to center field as Kuroda has just performed his one and only disengagement that's allowed for this batter. Turns one over and stays outside. Bob Jones High School. Do what? Are you going yard card? Nope. You got your yard card still. You're saving it. Smith swings at a disappearing pitch low and outside. Line to the left fielder for the third time. Jackson Firestone retires Tucker Smith. Pioneers cannot take advantage of the error. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 runners left aboard. We are heading to the 8th. Ball State trails 8-3.
Take the step. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Take the step, the one you've always wanted to a better you and a brighter future. Choose a path to create, innovate, or educate. A path to your career. One that builds you as a person, or one where you build for the people of the future. Choose a path to save lives or check eyes, to study the human body, soul, and mind, to fight crime both in person or online, to code, market, or be an entertainment rock star. Take the step to your full potential, to everything you've dreamed of. Take the step here, there, and eventually everywhere. With the pros of the profession, the Grammy winners, the commercial producers, the engineers, the doctors. Life is full of steps, so why not make yours count? This is us. This is Vol State.
Summit Concrete called to the bullpen for the Pioneers. 6 foot, 160-pound freshman Carson Pack from Oakland High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, on in relief of Aiden Smith, who goes 3 innings. Carson Pack is the son of Tim and Mitzi Pack, brother to Cole, grandson of Papa Wayne and Grana in Smithville, Tennessee, and another set of grandparents, Papa and Granny, also in Smithville. Aiden Smith, 3 innings, gives up 1 hit, 1 run. And I believe I determined that is an earned run. He had 2 walks, struck out 3 batters, did not plunk any, faced 11. A good outing by Aiden Smith. Carson Pack is the 5th pitcher on for Vol State. Pioneers again scheduled to take on Columbia State at Columbia. That game will be broadcast. You go to Columbia State's baseball website and you'll find, I think it's on like the Tennessee Sports Network or something, maybe TSN. Greg Bradley is their broadcaster. Pack facing 8, 9, and 1 in the Calhoun lineup. William Singwald, the first baseman. Pack spikes that one. Singwald 1 for 3 with a single and a couple of strikeouts. Pack on for his third appearance. It's his first in relief. It's a swing and a miss. 3 innings, 6 hits, 7 runs, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts. Looking to improve on his ERA. That's on the outside corner at the letters for a called strike. So Lady Pioneers, playing the number 4 ranked team in the country, got run ruled 12-2 in game 1, and things aren't looking so good here in game 2 either. We got a full count Ministries, full count to William Singwald. We are working through the New Testament in the Gospels right now, working our week up to the crucifixion of Jesus. As we come toward Easter, full count pitch. Grounded up the middle, Lorenz going to glove on a couple of hops. Throws on the run to Denning. Retires Singwald for out number 1 here in the top of the 8th.
Jackson Firestone.
Jackson Firestone will come to the plate. Tucker Smith's nemesis. Firestone, the number 9 hole hitter, flown out to left field. Also walked twice, scored a run, has a couple of stolen bags. He plans on giving them back, though, after the game, I think. Otherwise, the Vol State Police, they'll be out after him as they head back I-65 south. Exit 320 is Decatur, Alabama. They probably get off at the exit right before to go to the school. Right close to a Buc-ee's down there. The Buc-ee's is, I think, the exit probably right there before. It's just south of Athens. Swing and a miss on the 2-0. Stopped at that Buc-ee's. Well, we stopped as a team there one time, didn't we, last year? Probably coming back from Calhoun. First time I'd ever been in one. 2-1 is high. Haven't been in one again, I don't think. Maybe one other time. I think we went east. Maybe over to, we did stop over there from, in Harriman, Roan, last year. I broadcasted over there. 3-1 pitch to Firestone coming from Carson Pack. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. I did not broadcast Pellissippi last year. Probably did. Yep, I did not go. I think I was probably doing a basketball game last year. 3-1, 3-2. Full count Ministries, full count. Catches the knees on the inside corner. Carson Pack with a strikeout. And the first 2 retired here in the 8th. Top of the lineup, Seth Walton. 0 for 2. Slider takes the breath out of Bradley Pippin. As a former catcher, I feel that even up here in the press box. That's when you determine your level of desire to play behind the plate. Third base coach is Cody Ferguson. He's way out of the way. Down at first base is Cooper Williams, the pitching coach. That's a breaking pitch. They're called strike. Just rung him up on strike 2. C.J. Brown and Brayson Burt are the 2 managers for the Warhawks club. Ball State doesn't have a manager. We need one or 2. It'd be pretty helpful to the squad. Full count Ministries, full count. Drilled in. Tucker Smith can't reach that one. That's going to get down the left field line. Baker up with it. His throw is just late. Standing up with a 2-out double is Seth Walton.
Now batting number 10.
Close play there.
Jason.
You get thrown out, coach is going to be all over you for not slide. That's Walton's third double of the year. And they're going to come out and check on him. I'm not sure if we have one of our trainers here or not. Brad Swope might be down at softball. Justin McKinney, sometimes we call him McQuinney, never. He is now the assistant athletic director and part-time trainer. Not sure that he's here, but Cam Chaffetz out to check on Walton. I think they only brought 20 players. I don't know how many position players they have. There's several on the roster that indicate they're two-way players. Seth Walton is one of those. Right now he's playing center field. Kai Kuroda, who's the pitcher, is one, along with Ashton Dickey, shows as an outfielder and a right-handed pitcher. I said several. I meant 3. There's 4 showing on there, but one player, I think, is no longer with the team. Looks like we might have a pinch runner. Jaden Arroyo coming out. He's going to take the helmet. He'll be pinch run for Seth Walton. As I said earlier, they don't play another game, at least according to their schedule that's online, for a week and a half, March the 5th. You don't want Walton to get any more of an injury than he might have right now. So after a 2-out double, Seth Walton will come out of the game. I would assume that Jaden Arroyo, if he doesn't replace him in center, he'll replace somebody else. May have Gonzalez move over to center, or maybe Firestone. Adam Yezel at the plate with 2 outs and a runner at second. Looks at a breaking pitch that stays inside. Thanks to those who have emailed the show. Michael Dickey went to Bob Jones. He confirmed that in Madison, Alabama. So not Sparkman. Fastball on the inside corner by Pack. Caden Johnson, a former Vol State pitcher, now pitching with Georgia Gwinnett. Swing and a miss. So Arroyo from Green Acres, Florida. Okay. One, two. Pack rears back. Delivers a fastball down low with 2 balls, 2 strikes. Caden Johnson, a left-handed pitcher, was here for parts of 3 years. And he was from Sparkman High School. Yeah, it's a check swing, but he did not check enough as Yezel goes down on strikes. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Carson Pack. And Calhoun strands a runner. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 runner left aboard. I'm going to keep it right here and tell you about why there's a sign out there in left field that has the name Shrum and the number 8 out there. We do that in the 8th inning to honor Hayden Shrum, former right-hander for Vol State. He was here during the Mike Crosland era of coaching. Hayden was a 2005 Macon County High School graduate. He contracted leukemia after leaving Vol State while he was at MTSU. passed away May 26 of 2010, but was a big supporter of Vol State when they won the conference championship in 2009. And so Mike Crosland, after the passing of Hayden Schrum, said that they will not use the number 8 again on a jersey. And since then, Ryan Hunt, in his 5 years here at the helm, have stayed the course there. The number 8 is not a jersey that's used here at Vol State in honor of Hayden Schrum. That's why if you come to the Pioneer Field at the Tim Garrett Baseball Complex, you'll see that number on a sign out in left field. It's different than our supporter signs that are in left center field and right center field. Revin Suggs with an opportunity to lead off a big rally. Fall State trails by 5, facing Kai Kuroda for his second inning of work. Fall State for the second straight game has given up a big inning, had 8 given up in the top of the 8th in the final conference game against Southwest Tennessee, and 5 in the third as Suggs swings at the first pitch in his second straight at-bat. Delivered a 2-run single in the 6th to draw Ball State closer, but not been able to push any other runners by. Got 2 on in the 7th. A couple of lineouts to outfielders ended that potential rally. Changeup misses low and outside. Revin is 1 for 2. He's playing in his 5th game of the year. It's his 3rd start. Came in hitting .375. Backs away from an inside fastball. His brother Titus played for the Jackson State Green Jays the last 2 years. Now plays with the Maryville College what? I'm telling you, Sweetland, you're all over this East Tennessee stuff. The Scott says Suggs, who's also been hit by a pitch, draws a walk. Second walk by Kuroda. We try to give you a little more than just what's happening here on the ball field. Okay, we do some state capitals for $100, from time to time, play a little Jeopardy. But we do try to get some geography lessons in. Let's see if we can figure out is that in fact Jaden Arroyo in center field. Does not appear. I believe that is Jackson Firestone, who's moved to center field. So my prediction was correct. Seth Walton came out due to injury. Elijah Harris now with a 3-ball, no strike count. He's looking for a hit. He's 0 for 2, so that means he is due. Elijah Harris, a sophomore from Cynthiana, Kentucky. He's just taken all the way. 7 coaches all time in Vol State history, starting way back in 1973. 3-1 pitch to Harris. Take a hack. It's one high and deep to right field. Gavin Gonzalez back. He's still going back. Makes another catch on the warning track. Tagging from first is Suggs. He'll get into second base. That's 2 balls to about the same spot Gavin Gonzalez has been able to get over and make the catch. Did that to Bradley Pippin to end the 6th inning. Brings up Tucker Lorenz. He's got 1 long ball in his collegiate career. Takes a home run cut there, foul tips it at the plate. I believe the rest of the defense is the same. So Jaden Arroyo in left field, Jackson Firestone in center, Gavin Gonzalez in right, Austin Williamson at third, Adam Yazel at short, Taisuke Rodriguez at second, William Singwald at first, Trent Wilson behind the plate. Catching Kai Kuroda. I think they've got an extra hit on the scoreboard than I have. Goes Firestone. He's still going back, and look at here. Tucker Lorenz has gone yard again. What in the world has Tucker Lorenz been eating? He liked it so much the first time he said, hey, give me another one of these. 2-run home run, and the Pioneers trail by 3. He didn't get his arms extended. He had to bring his arms in on that. And I see nobody. Called yard card for Tucker Lorenz. Lorenz picks up 2 RBIs. He's 1 for 4 now in the game. Tucker RBIs 6 and 7. He's now tied Easton Denning with second on the club. We'll take a break. We'll come back and tell you about the new pitcher when we return on the Ball State Sports Network. Bradley Pippin to face Caden Ware, sophomore right-hander. Pitching from the stretch. Nobody on, 1 out in the inning. 2-run home run by Tucker Lorenz brought Revin Suggs, who walked to lead off the inning. Pippin looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 3. MOULTON, Moulton, Alabama. I've been through that 20 times on my way to Caledonia, Mississippi from right up here in Middle Tennessee. I think that's Highway 24 that I'm driving. It is just east, about 15 miles from Decatur. It's a big Walmart right there in Moulton. There it is, right there. Hudson Connor tells us the confirmation is there. 3-1, misses outside. Pippin reaches for the first time today.
Noah Rice. God give me style, God give me grace. God put a smile on my face. God put the smile on my
Connor Cantillo saying another left-hander's going to hit one out of the yard. Tyler Zelligman as well. Aaron Higgins, can we make it 4? I've lost mine. Dawson's going to wait. Noah Rice, 1 for 4. Couple of strikeouts. A dump single into center field and hit one deep to center field his last time at the plate. Pitch in the dirt. Pippin stays at first. Rice has a long ball. All State with 2 in the game. That's 10 now for the season. In this, the 13th game, a changeup misses low and away. I'm telling you. Barry Bonds wouldn't have been able to hit a home run on that pitch right there. That on deck, Braden Baker, who has a solo home run. That is ball 4.
Now batting number 3, Braden Baker.
First 2 to face Caden Ware have been walked, and might end the afternoon for Caden Ware. Braden Baker will have to wait. Ware's 6th appearance of the year, and control has been an issue for him in his 12 and a third innings prior to this. He only has a 2.92 ERA, but 9 hits, but 13 walks and 2 plunkings. Struck out 6 batters in those 12 innings. Only allowed 4 earned runs out of those 9 hits. So this might just be a chat session, a confab. But Braden Baker is the tying run. That'll be coming to the plate. Zeligman has just rescinded his yard card. You're going to single? Okay. You got a yard card right here, Dawson Sweetland. Turn that music on. There you go. Yeah. Sometimes the DJ gets into the music a little bit too much. 1-0 pitch to Baker. Aaron Higgins says Baker's going to get a single right here. Right now, he's 2 for 4 in the game. Pitching coach is going to come out. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got a pitch to this guy. Home plate umpire says, no, sir, you can't do that. After a visit, he's got to throw to at least 1 batter. I didn't know that rule. Major leagues, I don't think that's the case. Well, no, it is the case. He's got to pitch to 3 batters, as a matter of fact. But if he's already pitched to his 3rd batter, and you go out and you visit with him, and then 2 pitches later, can you yank him? If he's on his 5th, so that's the thing. That's a difference. Right. Braden Baker, 3-0 count. 1 out, 2 on. There's a pitch in there for a called strike from Caden with a K, Ware with a W-E-A-R. And Ware walks Baker. Ware knows what's going to happen there. 3 walks. No one retired by Ware. Right now, no runs given up, but the 3 runners on base. Ware's responsibility is, we'll have a pitching change. Here comes another right-hander out of the bullpen. We'll be right back. New pitcher on, Ashton Dickey from Athens, Tennessee. Wonder if Michael Dickey, who's been emailing the show and helping out, has any connection whatsoever to Ashton Dickey. And the question is, what high school did he go to? Michael Dickey is from Athens. He might know a buddy of mine who's moved now down to, he's in Mississippi now. And he coached at a local school in Athens who is, I don't know the name of the school though, it was a small Christian school, but his name was Matt Stockman. Matt Stockman's son, Tucker Stockman, is the starting catcher at Southern Miss right now. So we got yard cards. Who we got yard cards? Everybody? Sweetland, no. Cantillo, Zeligman, yes. We got 3 yard cards being played right here. And that would, if it is, it would be a grand salami. Bases are loaded with walks. Corners are in. Denning takes a called strike right down Broadway. There are some faithful folks here. We probably have, 15 to 20 people in the stands. Staying away from young Easton Denning. It is cooling off in Middle Tennessee. Started the game at 44 degrees. There's no chance. It's showing 46 now. 2-1 pitch misses. Says it feels like it's 41. I got to believe it feels colder, but there's no sunshine here all day long. It has been clouds galore. Denning, they don't want any piece of Easton Denning. Easton's 0 for 2, couple of walks. Nowhere to put him right now. 3-1 pitch coming to the former Pioneer at Warren County High School, who gets an RBI the easy way. Draws a walk. And now Hudson Blank will step to the plate with the bases loaded, and these 3 yahoos up in the press box get to keep their yard card. Zeligman, he's playing it like it's free. Ball State trailing by 2. Breaking pitch taken for a called strike. Hudson did not look good on that slow breaking pitch. He's down in the count 0-2. Zeligman may be rethinking that, but you can't rescind it now. You think he's going to get another breaking pitch? He does. It's not a home run, but it should drive in a run. Firestone comes in, makes the catch, and he's going to throw to third, and the Pioneers trail by 1. Good at-bat there by Hudson Blank to stay in. And a sac fly scores Noah Rice. And Tucker Smith will come to the plate. Now 1 out. Yep, make that 2 outs. Smith looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 4, just below the knees. Tucker, 18 games a year ago at Belmont. He got 25 official at-bats. That's a line drive into center field. That will get down. And this game's going to be tied. Throw to the plate is not in time. It's cut off. Tucker Smith has just turned this into a brand new ball game. Ball State has come all the way back after being down 8-1. And another call to the bullpen for Calhoun. This might have set the record for most pitchers in an inning. 1, 2, 3, This is the fourth. It'll be a fourth pitcher that will come in. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. We'll talk through this one while I fix my scorecard. Another right-hander. So in the inning, 2 hits so far for Vol State as they've batted around. Revan Suggs will come to the plate to face a new pitcher whose number as yet we are efforting to find. Calhoun does not wear numbers on the front of their jerseys. It's a 30. Tatum Sivley. Tatum Sivley is the new pitcher. The 6th right-handed pitcher for Calhoun. What do you got? Decatur. He's a hometown boy. See what Hudson Connor has. He says Priceville, Alabama. Wonder if that's, I don't remember if that's somewhere close that I've seen. Okay. All right. So that's fairly accurate. Priceville. I'll go with that. Priceville he's local. He's going to come into a situation where Vol State has matched the 5 runs that Calhoun scored in the 3rd with a 5 spot here in the bottom of the 8th, looking to take the lead with a big hit by Revan Suggs, if possible. Dickey faces 3 batters, retires 1, gives up 1 hit. So far, no runs charged to him, but 2 runners on base are his responsibility. He did walk a batter. No strikeouts, no home runs. All 3 of Caden Ware's walks came into roost. So he closed the book on Ware. Revan Suggs, chance to give his team the lead. Struck out his first time up, but then has been on base all 3 times after that. A hit by pitch. Drove in 2 runs with a single in the 6th. Walked and scored earlier this inning as he led off this inning with the walk. Nice stop by Trent Wilson behind the plate. Easton Denning down at second base. He walked. 4 straight walks in the inning. Suggs looking to drive a ball in a gap here. He hits one high out to right field, but that will have some top spin on it, and Gonzalez will come in and make the catch as Tatum Sivley comes in and puts out the fire for Calhoun. Ball State scored 5 runs. They're all earned on 2 hits. No errors in the inning. 2 runners left aboard. We're all tied up, heading to the top of the 9th. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
is counting on me.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Ball State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
We are back. We're in Gallatin, Tennessee. If you're not familiar, it's about 20 miles northeast of Nashville, Music City, USA. The county seat of Sumner County. Another large city is the one I live in, Hendersonville. The city by the lake, it's called. Hendersonville is. Carson Pack, now the pitcher of record for the Pioneers. Trent Miller is off the hook. Pack rears back and fires a fastball. Swung on a miss by Gavin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. 3-hole hitter for Calhoun. Gonzalez came in hitting .286. Leads their club home runs 3. 15 RBIs. Breaking pitch misses low and away. Bradley Pippin has that ball come out of his mitt. 4 players for Calhoun have hit home runs. Gonzalez is the only one who has multiple home runs. Got a couple of doubles as well. Swings at a high fastball. Couple of snowmen up there on the scoreboard. Popped up, that'll get out of play. So Michael Dickey says that Matt Stockman coached at Athens High School. I thought he coached at a small Christian school there in Athens. But they moved now to Mississippi somewhere, and I know he's coaching a small Christian school. Breaking pitch on the outside corner. Carson Pack couldn't have laid it in there if he walked it up to the plate any better than that. A strikeout to lead off the ninth. Is 2 straight strikeouts and the third strikeout for Pack as he's starting his second inning of work. As all-world trainer, now assistant athletic director, Justin McKinney has checked into the press box. 13th year here at Vol State. Started right after 8th grade. Got his high school degree here and swing and a miss on a high fastball. He married a young lady who was a sophomore in college when he was just getting his GED. Just kidding. I don't, totally making up all of this. But he's a good sport. And his wife definitely doesn't ever listen to these broadcasts. 2 balls and a strike. Breaking pitch misses down to J.J. Smith, the DH. He's 1 for 4. Got a couple of RBIs. From South Haven, Mississippi. 3-1 pitch, and that is just a bit too high. First walk of the game. First batter to reach here in the top of the ninth. I don't know that I should say this, but I remember an extra inning game against Calhoun a couple of years ago. But since they pay me by the inning, I'm rooting for extras. And now a hit batter. Austin Williamson gets plunked. Check that bullpen for me. Who is that warming up down there? Brady Davis He has shed the sweatshirt and just threw one over the bullpen. That's what we want to see. We want to get a shot of that. All right, Brady. Somebody tell him that later. He can go back and check that out. After the hit by pitch, we go to the bullpen, and Davis fires one out of it. It actually did not go out. So Gabe Eddington loosening as well. And Pack came close to hitting Trent Wilson. 1 out, 2 on, timeout. Tucker Smith wants to have a chat with Carson Pack, trying to settle him down. Pack came on in the 8th, got a ground out, a backward K on the books, then gave up a 2-out double to Seth Walton, who then had to leave the game. Not sure if probably a lower body injury. We had absolutely zero training staff here at the ball game. I think it was they were having a lunch break or something. Tea party. Getting their nails done. Pack misses the second offering, but Walton ended up leaving the game. He was replaced by Jaden Arroyo. Ended up going into left field as Firestone moved from left to center. A tapper foul at the plate. 2-0 pitch, and Trent Wilson, who's 2 for 4 in the game, he goes after a 2-0 pitch right there. I think I played for a lot of coaches right there that says, hey, take till you get a strike, especially if you got a guy who's struggling throwing strikes. And right now, Carson Pack is in that particular mode. Popped up into center field. Rice makes the catch. Get that back into the infield. Now 2 outs. 2 outs. Good comeback by Carson Pack. He would like to finish this inning. He's going to face a 7-hole hitter, Taisuke Rodriguez. 1 for 3, double, 2 RBIs, scored a run. Has also walked, but Carson Pack is not going to get an opportunity to pitch to Taisuke. So we'll have a Summit Concrete call to the bullpen. We'll take a break, tell you about the new pitcher when we return on the Ball State Sports Network. Summit Concrete call to the bullpen for Ball State. Brady Davis is on for the Pioneers. 5'11", 165 pounds, sophomore from Clarksville, Tennessee. He's a Clarksville Wildcat, Clarksville High School. General Studies major, son of Rodney and Ryan Davis, sister to Faith. He's got a couple of grandparents in Clarksville as well. Grandpa and Grammy both hang out up there. He's on in relief of Carson Pack, who goes 1 2/3 innings. Gives up 1 hit. No runs to this point, but the 2 runners on base are his responsibility. He walked 1, struck out 3, and did plunk a batter. He faced 8 in his 1 2/3. Gives way to Brady Davis, the former Fulton Railroader. And just an all-around loose character, Brady Davis. Let's see what statistical accomplishments Mr. Davis has. Brady, 6th appearance. That now breaks a 3-way tie with he and Nathan Stewart and Gabe Eddington. 6 innings, 10 hits, 11 runs, 9 earned, walked 5, struck out 9. But he's a better pitcher than that stat line shows as he throws one way wide into the left-handed batter's box. Don't make me a liar, Brady Davis. We've not had anyone from Vol State send an email in. I know we got some swing and a miss on a slow breaking pitch. I know Paul's got to be out there in Woodbury, Tennessee. I bet you the Davises are listening in Clarksville. 1-1 pitch. Slow breaking pitch hurts Rodriguez. Bases are now loaded. Number 8 hitter, William Singwald, will come to the plate. Two outs, bases loaded. Walk and 2 hit batters. On the outside corner, Singwald takes a strike. William 1 for 4 in the ball game. Had an RBI single in that 5-run third. Slow break pitch swung on and missed. Or foul tipped into the mitt. Now Singwald. Seen a fastball dotted on the outside corner. He's seen a slow breaking pitch. What's Davis got for him here? Swing and a miss. Davis comes in, hits the first batter, and then strikes out Singwald. Warhawks strand 3, no runs, no hits, no errors, as Davis getting the dugout ready for the bottom of the 9th. Ball State, a run that walked this one off.
The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. This hands-on experience gives them a competitive edge in the job market. Industries like automotive, aerospace, electronics, healthcare, and even mining rely heavily on these systems. These positions offer competitive salaries and a chance to contribute to the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the world around us. Join us in pioneering the future of manufacturing through the power of mechatronics. Visit fallstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin and Cookeville campuses. Every day, all around the nation, people find themselves in need of a hero. Fire and emergency medical responders are those heroes we need. They make the difference between life and death. If you desire to make a difference in your community, Ball State is leading the way in training everyday heroes. We offer EMS, paramedic, and fire science programs. Spring 2024 enrollment is now open. Visit ballstate.edu to learn more.
Bottom of the 9th we go. Elijah Harris, Tucker Lorenz, Bradley Pippin to face Tatum Sibley. And the Pioneers, if they win this one, is going to have to be a walk-off. Ball State with a 3-9 record. Calhoun with a 4-10 record. Elijah Harris will be the first to get a shot at Tatum Sibley, who came in, faced one batter in the 8th, and retired Revin Suggs. He was the 4th pitcher to step on the rubber for Calhoun in that 5-run 8th inning. Elijah Harris is due. He's 0 for 3 with a walk. Could he hit his first collegiate home run? Who's got a yard card left in here? Is that right? All right. Well, you better figure out. You can't take him home with you. Gonna go see if Lorenz can hit 2 in a game. A nice pitch there by Sibley. We have the win at. Oh. Ask and ye shall receive. A couple of big supporters for Vol State. Ken Craddock, he's listening in. He's a big fan of Tyler Z, he says. That's Paul in Woodbury. That's ball's driven to deep left center field. Elijah Harris has just walked it off. His first collegiate home run is a walk-off winner here against Calhoun. Somebody should have taken Elijah Harris. Ball State with a comeback victory. Harris put an absolute shellacking on that. That's one you're going to remember for a while. Your first collegiate home run is a walk-off home run in the bottom of the ninth. That makes a winner of Brady Davis. Davis picks up the victory, and he gets his first win of the year. He's 1-1. And the loser is Tatum Sivley. And I don't know. He had 0-0 on their sheet, but they don't have it updated. Ball State moves to 4-9 on the season with that walk-off home run by Elijah Harris. Calhoun falls to 4-11. Calhoun won't play again until March 5th. Ball State will play this weekend, I assume, against Columbia State. There is some weather issues that the teams will have to dance around. A game that takes 3 hours and 7 minutes. All you got to do is just mention Paul or Ken Craddock on the broadcast, but also this is all happening with Kyle Tostenson watching in, the Superfan's husband. Kyle's also a super fan. He's the husband of President Dr. Wendy Tostenson. So, Kyle, you can get it. If she's not watching, replay that on the Ball State Sports Network as we see the team congregating out in left center field. Let's get to our Toyota of Gallatin player of the game. Any ideas, guys? Any idea? Who? Elijah Harris is a pretty good candidate. We'll go with Elijah Harris as the Toyota of Gallatin player of the game. Congratulations. Go over and pick up your brand new Tundra they're handing away today. And our Full Camp Ministries verse of the game found in Philippians 1, verse 6. Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Being confident. God's walking with you. If he started a good work in you, he's going to finish it. He doesn't quit. So Elijah Harris with the walk-off solo home run. First batter to step to the plate in the bottom of the ninth. Hits his first collegiate home run. You knew it was going to happen. But he gets an RBI on that as well. Makes a winner of Brady Davis and the Ball State Pioneers. That was exciting, fellas. Nobody got the yard card. We had 3 home runs hit today. Braden Baker hit a solo home run in the first, and a big 2-run home run by Tucker Lorenz in the 5-run 8th inning that got Ball State back in the ballgame. And then Brady Davis, with bases loaded, came in and struck out the second batter he faced. He just wanted to add a little drama with that hit by pitch to load the bases. Then Davis's energy coming into the dugout must have rubbed off on fellow sophomore Elijah Harris, as Elijah says, I'm calling game. I'm cold. I'm ready to go get something to eat. Maybe he's going to go over to Jersey Mike's. Or he might run down the road to Chick-fil-A at Gallatin. You never know. But next game on the broadcast, let's see. Is it BCA Athletics next week? I think that's on a Wednesday. It is a Wednesday. We'll carry it right here on the Ball State Sports Network. But I I do plan, if the game is played in Columbia on Friday, I will be there at the game. And then maybe there's an outside chance they let me on their broadcast to talk about Ball State baseball as well. I don't know. I've never entertained that with Greg Bradley before, but we will see. But I will not be able to broadcast on Saturday as it stands right now because I'll be broadcasting softball, who I think probably took 2 on the chin from Northeast Alabama, the number 4 team in the country. So, Connor Cantillo, any last words here as our director for today? Have a good night. Dawson Sweetland, assistant director and research analyst today, left-hander from Alcoa. No good word. Nope. You said all you needed to say. Let's make sure we don't have any additional emails here. Do want to thank Michael Dickey and Hudson Connor for their research assistance as well during the broadcast, and Brian Anderson, who was listening in earlier. So thanks to them. Aaron Higgins, our PA DJ, he's got a word. Jesus loves you, and so do we. Thank you again for watching an exciting finish here, Ball State Baseball, for Dr. Wendy Tossenson, the president, athletic director, Bobby Hudson, assistant athletic director, Justin McKinney, and head coach Jim McGuire. This is Tim Reese saying God bless you. Thank you for watching the Ball State Sports